if he is willing to spend thousands of dollars each year to fly to Brazil just to eat other humans.
I wonder how much he paid to eat Dora the Explorer. Are you gonna go down there to Brazil and find her and eat her? How could you do that, man? What kind of a beast are you? Now I'm really mad. Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guess what, guys? Our next goal is 500 subscribers, and we're currently at 128 subscribers. And with your help, I know we can get there. I'm pretty sure we can do it within the month. We have 372 more to go, and I know we can do it. I just know it. Now, let's get to the cannibal story.
Hey, I'm Steve, and I'm in big trouble. I recently found proof that my dad is a real-life cannibal.
Imagine finding out your dad is a cannibal and it finally clicks in your head while you had 20 brothers and now you're an only child. You know what, bro? Run! Run!
I'm not joking here. And I'm not sure if I should contact the police or FBI, but I know I have to do something because my dad needs to be stopped.
Of course, bro. He needs to be stopped unless you're exaggerating so much and you don't have a single ounce of proof and you're just making the whole thing up because he took away your PlayStation. Then, my friend, then you'll look like a total fool.
I should have realized that he was weird when I was a kid. My dad always told me stories about a cannibal tribe in the Brazilian Amazonas.
Okay, so this kid might have a point. Why would you tell your kid a story about a cannibal tribe? That makes absolutely no sense. You would think that he would tell him a story about something normal, like the Three Little Pigs, Little Red Riding Hood. But no, this man is trying to tell him a story about a cannibal. I'm beginning to think this kid is right. There is something wrong with his dad, because I don't think no normal father would do that. But I could be wrong.
He told those stories with so much detail as if he had experienced it himself. He said they normally only ate deceased people, but sometimes when they thought someone was a sorcerer or a witch, they would make an exception and eat that person alive.
Yeah, you didn't know that, bro? You always make exceptions for mystical creatures such as unicorn, dragon, or mystical beings such as sorcerers or witches. They say their magical flesh is more satisfying.
To make things worse, he told me they mostly accuse little girls of being witches. He also said that those indigenous Brazilian tribes would go out and try to capture men of other tribes and then do a big feast eating them.
Can you just imagine their conversation?
What do you want to eat today?
I don't know. I was thinking about eating some tribe from the east.
But you know what? The tribe from the west, it is a little bit better.
But you know, let's get some tribe from the north. I heard that there's a buffet out there.
But I'm craving some tribe from the south.
You choose today.
Listening to his stories as a kid was scary. But I was young, and I kind of thought my dad's obsession with cannibalism was normal. He also has a bunch of human skulls all over our house.
When you finally find your missing brothers. Brother, is that you?
And when I asked him where he got those from, he said he bought them on eBay. But I highly doubt that that's true. Because 4 years ago, he changed careers. He went from being a school teacher to becoming a crematorium operator. His new job is all about turning dead corpses into ashes.
Okay. I think I'm finally figuring out where he's going with this. I bet you he thinks he's eating the corpse instead of burning them. That would explain where he came up with all these ideas.
And it's his duty to treat those bodies with respect. But I suspect that he is taking those bodies apart and secretly eating them.
I knew it. I freaking knew it. Dad, how could you? How could you?
The other weird thing he does is fly to Brazil once a year. My mom told me he has family over there, and I believed her as a kid. But why had I never seen my Brazilian family?
Gee, I wonder why you haven't seen them. I bet you this man has eaten all your family members. That's why you'll never, ever see your family ever again.
And why had I never been invited to visit them? Well, one day I found out the truth. I went through my dad's wardrobe, and at the bottom, I found a hidden box. When I opened it, I saw several sets of human teeth. It was so creepy. And there was one photo showing my dad wearing those teeth around his head, surrounded by some indigenous jungle people.
When the stories your dad told you as a kid finally start to click in your head and start to make sense.
Another photo showed my dad holding a spear in his hand next to some indigenous warriors. It looked like they were about to go hunting. I just hope it wasn't for some other humans. But now I knew where my dad went once a year. He visited the Brazilian Amazon to hang out with some cannibalistic, warmongering tribe members.
He was spending all his time learning the way of the cannibal. That way he could perfect the way he eats humans. Why else would he be up there?
And maybe he went on hunting other humans with them so they could eat them afterward. I hope this was all a big joke, but when I confronted my dad and asked if he had ever eaten human flesh, his response was so creepy. A big grin appeared on his face, and then he asked me, "How do you know, son?"
Okay, if my dad told me this, I would just assume he's pulling my leg. Maybe that's what he's doing. But little does he know that he has a very paranoid kid.
At first, I didn't know how to respond. But once I had gathered myself, I said, "You are a disgusting and evil psychopath."
Imagine telling your dad those exact lines.
"You are a disgusting and evil psychopath."
I know I would have gotten the belt and the shoe and the fan and the refrigerator and anything you can name upside my head. Dude, but kids nowadays though, they say anything to their parents.
But he responded, No, it's not evil and it's not disgusting. I mean, what's the difference between eating pig, beef, or human? There is no difference. And if a human dies of a natural cause, then it's not evil to eat the corpse, because a dead person doesn't care.
Wow, I'm beginning to think this man is serious. Just forget about the dead man's family members. They don't care, they don't mind. I'm sure you can explain to them why you had to eat their beloved grandpa, and I'm pretty sure they would understand and give you a pat on the back and say, you can eat my cousin next.
So that's why you became a crematory operator? So you can have free lunch at work? I asked him. Ugh, those are old and sick people. That would be disgusting.
Well, that is one way you can get a free lunch. He doesn't like them old and sick. He likes them young and fresh. Any other way, and they're disgusting to him.
No, I'm just fascinated by dead bodies. It's really no big deal, he responded. Wow, my dad thinks that being a cannibal is no biggie. I'm honestly scared of him, because I don't know what he is capable of. If he is willing to spend thousands of dollars each year to fly to Brazil just to eat other humans, then he might also be willing to eat my mom or me.
I wonder how much he paid to eat Dora the Explorer. How could you even do that to Dora? She's been teaching Spanish to kids all around the world. And you're gonna go down there to Brazil and find her and eat her? How could you do that, man? What kind of a beast are you? Now I'm really mad.
And one time, he asked me if I wanted to come with him to Brazil. He said it would be a great adventure, and I could finally develop a taste for you know what. He said it's better than anything else he had ever tasted.
Come on, son. You can try it, son. It won't hurt, son. You can do it, son. Peer pressure from your dad be like that. Have any of y'all ever experienced peer pressure to become cannibals from your own father? They didn't think so.
But why does my dad think that I am even slightly interested in cannibalism? This whole thing is so disturbing. I am seriously considering calling the FBI. But I don't want my dad to go to prison because then my mom would be very lonely. To make things worse, my dad recently bought a huge barbecue grill.
I bet you that man has been dying to test it out on a young corpse, but hasn't found the right one yet until he looked at his son.
I am suspecting the worst, but so far, he has only used it when I wasn't at home. So I have no idea what he's eating on it. To be honest, if someone wants to eat my corpse after I'm dead, I wouldn't mind. And I recently read on the internet that more and more moms eat their own placentas after giving birth.
In a serious note though, I wonder if it's healthy to eat your placenta. I have heard of mothers doing this. I don't know. Comment down below if you think it's healthy for a mother to eat her own placenta.
It's so disgusting, but it's one of the hottest trends out there. And even Kim Kardashian says she has eaten her own placenta after giving birth. I guess, as long as you don't hurt others, you can eat whatever you want.
Oh, wait. What? It is starting to look like he's starting to like the idea of eating a corpse or trying it. I mean, it does run in the kid's blood. Why wouldn't he, right?
Unfortunately, I don't think my dad is following that rule. I assume that he goes to Brazil once a year to hunt for fresh human meat. And 2 weeks ago, he cooked us a nice soup with pork meat inside. Or so I thought. Because 2 days later, he asked me how I liked the soup, and when I told him that it tasted good, I saw this creepy little smirk on his face, which means that I might have already eaten another human without knowing it.
The look of proud dad gives you when he looks at his son for the first time and notices that he loves eating them Brazilian corpse. They grew up so fast. And next week, you'll be eating your cousin. Well, guys, that is it for this video. If you think this guy should call the cops or the FBI, go ahead and comment below. And if you would not call the cops, tell me why down below also. If I was in his situation, I don't know what I would do, to be honest. But if I did find out that I was eating a corpse and didn't even know it, I would be throwing up the rest of my life. Guys, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. And the link to the video is down below as well. And that's it for me, bro. See y'all next time. Bye. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. And if you haven't watched my recent videos, click on them. They'll be up here. Thank y'all guys again for the support. See y'all later. Bye.